The Metropolitan Police Commissioner, Mark Rowley, has asked the government to make it easier for him to sack staff who are unable to do the job properly. In other words, who are underperforming. It said that currently some 3,000 police officers aren't working fully, so either part-time or maybe working from home, because of their performance or over mental and physical health concerns, whilst 500 more are suspended or on restricted duties due to being investigated for misconduct. Rowley told the Times newspaper that we can't deal with a workforce where such a big proportion are not properly deployable. Many of these people, they can't work shifts, or they can't work many hours in a day, or they can only have limited contact with the public, maybe because of anxiety-related issues. He said that there does come a point that if you can't be match fit to be a police officer, then it's challenging for us in that it's a large number of people we can't properly deploy. Well, let's face it, most of the police these days aren't match fit, are they? They're fat. And yes, I know, pot, kettle black. They're lazy. They haven't the stamina to deal with people, to detain them without using weapons on them. Weapons which are supposed to be used only in life-threatening situations, but are being deployed simply because Plod doesn't want to or can't chase a suspect. Of course, publicly, things appear to be moving in the right direction when it comes to disciplinary actions against corrupt cops, although I fear this is more of a theatrics than anything else. But Rowley says the Met's issues weren't solely limited to those naughty Plods, but that it is too hard for police bosses to get rid of those who simply aren't good enough to be police. He said some of that performance is someone day to day doing a bad job, and some of it is people who aren't fully deployable, who have had all the opportunities, all the support possible, but it's just not working. And we can't exist as an organisation if we can't deploy 10 or 20% of our people. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not siding with Rowley because I think these are empty platitudes once again, but this isn't a bad idea, and to be honest, I don't know why they made it so difficult to get rid of people in the first place. Oh wait, yes I do. It was no doubt conjured up by the top brass so that getting rid of them would be extremely difficult, but didn't think to the future when their behaviour filters down and they are left with a gang of perverted thugs. Just like the police, not to think far ahead in the future and look what they have been left with. A police service that's no longer fit for purpose, full of lazy miscreants and sex offenders they can't get rid of, and with a name that used to mean something but now means absolutely nothing. If it wasn't so concerning, I'd laugh. I still think that every single police constable and officer should be dismissed, all police forces disbanded and then reformed properly, with everybody who reapplies being vetted properly, getting back to old school training and fitness tests, making sure that everyone who puts on a uniform is fit to wear that uniform and fit to hold public office. Because at the moment I'd be surprised if I could find a handful throughout the whole UK who are actually fit to hold that title.